Hey everybody, I'm here to talk to you about Arrow Unchained. And this episode was awesome, you guys. We got a whole bunch of characters returning, and we had some new characters. We saw Roy, Arsenal, we saw Nyssa, we saw Katana. Curtis is back in this episode. We also get a new villain, Calculator. If you don't know who the Calculator is, he was first featured in a Detectives comic. But I wouldn't really call him a Batman villain. He's pretty much tangled with a little bit of everybody, so he's uh, he's not really a Batman villain to me, so I won't put him out there like that. But this episode centers on the Calculator has sent people to steal stuff. And one of the person who's stealing stuff is Roy. Why is Roy stealing stuff? Well, we don't find that out until, the team takes him down, and it seems like the Calculator has implanted an eye thing in his eye to watch his every move because he found out who Roy was and was going to blow the whistle on his identity and bring all that stuff down on Oliver. And so Roy couldn't let that happen, so he was pretty much doing what the Calculator told him to do until he could find a way out. Also in this episode, we see Thea, she's fighting that bloodlust and it's killing her pretty much. And Oliver wants to make a deal with Damien Dark, but that doesn't happen because Thea tells him not to. Don't pretty much make a deal with the devil. No favors for Damien Dark from the Arrow. That's how it goes. Pretty much, I believe Damien Dark owes Oliver a favor because he saved his whole family. If he hadn't saved his family, then they'd be dead by now by anarchy. So it looks like really Damien Dark already owes Oliver a favor. I don't know, you guys. I believe that's what a favor is. You do something for somebody, they do something for you, so you're not in their debt anymore. I believe that it'd be to clear the slate right there. Alright, at Palmer Tech, we see that Felicity is getting around. She's trying to get back into the company. Curtis has finished this prototype battery that's their new thing that's supposed to save Palmer Tech, and that's where the Calculator is after the battery that is at Palmer Tech. So, like I said, you guys, this was a really decent episode. We also see Nyssa and Katana have it out for a couple minutes. And it looks like Nyssa is after something called the Lotus. I don't know what the Lotus is, but we see at the end of the episode, after everything goes down, we defeat the Calculator because Felicity uses one of Ray's, I can't remember what it was called, something to take on the Calculator and just foil his scheme of, throwing down the internet, which was, like I said, I don't know if we're not coming at the villains. We're not coming as hard as we are with the villains because most of these episodes that we've seen from the CW this week, they're more focused on, I guess, the story than the actual villains. I'm sure we're building up to something, but this episode wasn't really about the Calculator at all. It was just pretty much to put him in this episode to reveal something later, and I'll get to that in a second. So with the Lotus is supposed to cure Thea of her bloodlust, which would be awesome for Oliver, but Nyssa wants him to kill Malcolm Merlin. Oliver, can you do it? Can you save Thea and take out Malcolm Merlin? Will you do that? Or will Thea let you do that? That's one of the questions right there on that one. But also, we got dropped that the Calculator is Felicity's dad. So all that genius and stuff, was passed down from the Calculator to Felicity. So what was her mom just hooked up with a genius, made a genius, and why is he at Palmer Tech? I wonder about that. Why is the calculator at Palmer Tech? He was there for Felicity's reveal of their battery. So I'm wondering what he's doing. Is he a board member? Is he, have something invested in it? Because he was trying to steal the battery. So what does he have that? What is he doing there? No, they don't put nobody in there just for no reason. And it's kind of funny that the calculator is this used to be Felicity. Felicity used to be this bad, hacker trying to stop, all this global stuff and corporations and stuff like that. And her dad is the exact same way. So the apple didn't really fall that far from the tree. And then now Felicity is on the good side. And so we got two hackers going at it each other. And it's kind of funny because if he had come into her life years before, he would have been able to kind of curb that to his side. But nope, you missed out on one of the best hackers. Everybody says it, even in the Flash episode. Felicity Smoke is the best hacker. We all, to Cisco's dismay, Felicity Smoke's the best hacker. But anyways, you guys, tell me what you liked about this episode. Tell me what you didn't like about this episode. Leave your leave your stuff in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, you guys, and I'll see you for another video soon. Alright, you guys.